Hello, can you hear me all right?
Hi there, yep, here.
Yeah, excellent, jolly good. I'm Bob.
Hi, I'm John.
Oh, John, okay. Have you done much flying?
I've got a PPL.
Super, on what?
Just Cessnas and Piper Archers.
Oh no, fine, okay.
A couple of 100 hours.
Okay, oh, super. Well, thanks, Ray. Have you flown a stick at all before?
Only once in an extra, but that was just as a passenger, so...
Okay, well, it won't take you any time. Look, I mean, we've got this huge amount of movement. We need a small amount of that, so I rest my arm on my leg, 2 fingers and thumb, and you've got that much movement. Honestly, that's all you'll need. And I think you'll find it takes you less than 5 minutes to get entirely happy with the stick. In my opinion, they're very natural. Okay, smashing. Is there anything you particularly want to see locally?
No, just...
all right, well, how about an airfield tour then? So, what I normally do, if people have no particular desire, is go and have a look at some old Second World War bases. Mustang just joining overhead. He's doing a run and brake down the runway. Now the fast stuff does northerly circuits, and people like us do southerly circuits. So if you look underneath the left, down the left wingtip, you'll probably see something slow. In fact, it might be my colleague. Cracking them. Well, obviously the aim is for you to do most of the flying. So we'll get to a suitable height, 1,500 feet or something, and I'll just remind you of the effects of the controls. You know, a couple of minutes, and then it's all yours. Super. It's a lovely day for flying. Although there's hardly any wind, but there are thermals, so you will get bounced around. No, super. Right, I'll have a quick word on. Our call sign is Classic Wings 9.
Mustang X-ray Lima, Roger, report final 24.
Have a word and like, you know.
Report final 24 grams. Mustang X-ray Lima.
Duxford information, Classic Wings 9. Taxi 2 on board, 30 minutes to the west.
Classic Wings 9, Duxford information, taxi Bravo 24 grass, QNH 1019.
Taxi Bravo 24 grass, QNH 1019, Classic Wings 9. Right, jolly good. Now the first thing I notice is you can't see where you're going. So I'm using my feet on the rudder pedals to weave the aeroplane, and indeed I'm going to be weaving in flight, in the climb and even straight level, just because there are obviously 1 or 2 blind spots. I mean, your head's straight in front of mine, so I can't see straight ahead. If you see someone who looks a bit close, either on the ground or in the air, do please point them out. You can probably see the Mustang just coming in on our left.
Around now,
We get well clear of the grass, because you might be using the grass. I don't know whether he's using grass or hard. I think he's using the grass. Yeah, no, I'll keep well clear then.
Victor India Zulu Duxford.
The other safety point is the obvious one. We've only got the one engine, so if it loses interest, we turn into a glider. Well, this is Cambridgeshire. We're not a bad glider, and that's a nice field, so I'll find a field, we'll glide into it, and I'll say to you, brace, brace, and that's shorthand for please make sure your harness is tight, please make sure that you brace until we definitely come to a stop, and then undo the harness, undo the headset, and make it over the back of the wing. There's a Spitfire diving in from your left, and I guess he's about to do exactly the same. He's presumably going to do a run and brake. Sometimes it gets quite busy here, even on the wing deck. And repeat lining up, and it's the Tiger Wolf on finals for the grass. Running through some pre-takeoff checks as we taxi out, and got full 3 movements. The control column runners are good. So I'll just turn around so I can see what's going on. I guess we won't be able to go anywhere until the Spitfire's down, so he's behind the left wingtip at the moment, so I'll just sit here and enjoy the view, I think.
Thanks for waiting, taxi holding point. Well, in fact, actually, you need to give way to a Mustang if you would please, from your right, and then taxi to holding point, runway 24 QNH 1019. Give way to the Mustang, taxi to Alpha.
So the Spitfire just ahead of the left wingtip will be rolling in any second now, I guess.
Yep, his gear's down.
Yeah, okay.
Roger, 24 grassland, your discretion, the wind is calm.
My discretion, 24 grassland, etc.
Classics 9 ready for departure.
Wings 9 report lined up.
Okay, Classics 9. So we've got the two runways here, we've got the hard runway and the grass runway, and let's wait for the Spitfire to leave before he's going to let us go.
Zulu is itself ready for London departure. Golf Zulu, roger, report lined up, runway 24 left. Report lined up, Golf. Wind down and right, forward right to the circuit. Wing 9, roger, correction, flat wing 3, roger, KFC 1014, running. 014, and flat wing 9, take off. Oh no, just don't mind one. You see the Spitfire at the end there, once he's to the right of the runway and you're happy, take off your discretion, the wind is calm.
Visual Spitfire, take off my discretion, Classics 9. Okay, get a bit noise on takeoff, I'll talk to you again in a couple of minutes. Okay, no problem again. Really good visibility, unfortunately not smooth, but lovely visibility. Just to give you an idea, if you look straight ahead at the horizon, there's an aircraft beneath us in our left 10 o'clock, well clear. If you look straight ahead at the horizon, you've got the City of London, the office blocks, and that's got to be at least 30 miles away, so he's well cleared off to our right now. On the right wingtip is the town of Royston. Opposite Cambridge is directly behind us, and an old airfield at Duxford, but instead of me doing the flying, it'd make more sense if you did. So if you'd like to follow me on the controls, please, without wishing to teach you to suck eggs, let me just run through it. So that's the altitude there that you want for straight and level for our present speed, which is probably, mine is indicating between 65 and 70 knots. Obviously, if I ease back on the stick, the nose goes up. If I ease forward on the stick, the nose goes down. Now the engine runs the opposite way round to your American engines, so if you add power, you also add left boot. Turning, well, the rudder, let me just show you the rudder. It's got a huge amount of leverage, and that's using a tiny amount of rudder. So just be a little bit cautious on it. Don't give it whole spoonfuls, but don't be afraid of it. In a gentle turn, if you don't use any rudder at all, to be honest, I doubt that either of us would notice, but certainly for a steeper turn, you need a bit of rudder. So if I want to turn left, I look left, I move the stick to the left, I look ahead, a tiny bit of left rudder, I look ahead at the horizon, and it's a bit lumpy at this level, so I'll just keep it gentle. Stick in the middle when I'm happy, and now I just sit here until I've got the heading I want. So if I want this sort of heading, in this case I move the stick to the right, get the wings level. That's the town of Saffron Walden a few miles ahead of us. If I want to turn to the right towards London, I move the stick to the right, the aeroplane rolls. When I'm happy, I put the stick in the middle, and I'll just point us towards London and then give you control. So there's London in our 1 o'clock, and it's taking me nicely towards the first airfield I want to show you. So if I roll the wings level about there, are you happy with all of that? Yeah, lovely. You have control then. I have control. As I say, don't be afraid of the rudders, but you won't need very much at all. And I should just point out the side slip needle in front of your nose. If it's out to the left, you need left rudder. If it's out to the right, you need right. So treat it like the slip ball. Okay.
Bank it around a bit just to have a feel.
Sorry, I'm just going to... yes, of course, yes. Yeah, please do. Now if you look below you to your right, we're just passing over an old airfield. It's what used to be RAF Nothampstead. You see that line of trees at our 1 o'clock? That's the main runway. There were 3 runways. So during the war this was an American base. Started off with B-38 Lightnings and then moved on to B-17s. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned this earlier. I gave you control a little bit low. Can we go just a bit higher, please? Maybe 1,500 feet or so. So the throttle's above your left knee, and if you give yourself another couple of hundred RPM or so.
Go to the speed, sir.
Yes, I think your airspeed indicator's under reading by a few knots. We're actually doing about 60 knots at the moment.
Okay, yeah, I'm down at 45.
Oh yeah, no. We're actually about 55 at the moment. Coming back to 50. So it's a lower nose attitude than you're used to for the climb. So as we're climbing, could I ask you to turn to the... Oh, that's a nice level. To the northwest. So around about 90 degrees to the right would be perfect. Altimeter about 1,500 feet now, so I'll draw now. I'll bring the power back to about 1,900 or so. That'll do us nicely. And so I'm not, this is not a flying test, so you don't have to fly accurately at all. But if we stay sort of 1,500 feet or above, that would be good. Yeah, that's not concern. It really is a lovely day. Yeah, good day. Yeah, just well, it's a good day for the gliders as well. Lots of nice levels. Yeah.
That's still Royston off to the right, is it?
Yes it is, yeah. You can just about see Luton Airport in our 10 o'clock, a bit below the horizon. It's rather indistinct, but it's a sort of line of white in our 10 o'clock, about 20 miles away. And if you look down the right wingtip, about 20 miles away, you've got Cambridge. The old Great North Road, what used to be the Roman road of Ermine Street from London up to Lincoln, and it goes straight into the middle of Royston. If you look on the far side of Royston, you can see that straight road going out for miles. Yeah, and it comes in, does a bit of a kink in Royston, and then goes out again. So if you look down the left wingtip, you'll see it heading on towards London. Where do you do most of your flying?
Out of North Wales, so I come up this way to Royston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, so you're local then. Okay.
I do more in America than I do in England, but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just nice big thermal.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Find it easier to fly in America, go more places.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's so much more friendly, isn't it, for GA friendly anyway. Yeah, my brother used to live in Michigan, and he's got an American PPL, so he's done lots of flying out there. Yeah, it's quite fun out there. Yeah. No landing fees, even better. Amazing, amazing. It'll never catch on. So obviously, well, I'm sure you know this area as well as I do. So Royston on the right wingtip, on the left wingtip, Letchworth and all that lot. Yeah. Do you know the airfield at Bassingbourne?
Only driven past it.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, we'll go over it in a few minutes because it was where the Memphis Bell was based. Yeah. But most of the airfield, unfortunately, has been dug up by the army. So, although the army is still there, most of the airfield isn't. They kept the hangars, but they dug up most of the runway. There's another airfield, what do you know, there's airfields all over the place around here. Another airfield on the nose, about a mile ahead of us, we might as well go over it. A place called Steeple Morden, which they've now, they took off the flying ramps a few years ago because it's, until you're over the top of it, you never know it was there, but when you're over the top, you can see the triangle of three runways, or the centre, the triangle at the centre of the three runways anyway. you've got this great big cornfield, and in the centre of it you've got this sort of 200-yard triangle, and that is the centre of Stephen Morton Airfield. Okay. But it hasn't been used since the war, so all that's left now is a memorial on the north side of the airfield on the public road. But that was Thunderbolts and Mustangs. Right. Bassingbourne is for 2 or 3 miles away in on 2 o'clock. Yeah. You can maybe see the hangars in the sunshine.
It's climbing up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, sure, yeah, I'll give you a little bit more power. So on the left wing tip about, I don't know, maybe 8 miles away, that's Biggleswade. All those factories glistening in the sunshine on the south side.
Oh yeah, I see the hangars now.
Right. Unfortunately, as I say, the army took away most of the runway, so there's a couple of bits of runway left, but that's about it. And then all this scrub on the north side, that used to be airfield. They dug a lake in the middle of it. On this side of the lake, you can see the figure of 8 concrete. Those are bomber dispersals. Okay. So when the Americans moved out, it became a Canberra base, and then unfortunately, as I say, the RAF moved out, and the army dug it up basically, kept the hangars.
A big site.
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah, you sometimes get Apaches going in there. Well, that was a decent thermal. Yeah. There is actually a gliding competition going on today. The nationals, the junior nationals. Okay. From hang on, what the hell's the name of the place? Hold on. Brain's gone blank. Cranston Lodge, that's the one. Which is about 5 miles ahead of us. It's not very obvious, but I can see it. But we won't get too close. Yeah. Just I believe the routing today is going to take to the north and east of Cambridge, but as I say, we won't get too close just in case. It's not very obvious, but it's in our 11 o'clock. You can maybe see a sort of grass strip about 5 miles away in the middle of the cornfields, and there's a whole load of white glider boxes showing up in the sunshine, but not very obvious at all. What we can do is have a look at Woodmore Hall. Are you familiar with that? No. Okay, it's in our 1 o'clock. Yeah. It's a very big house about 2 miles away in the middle of that parkland. It's now run by the National Trust, but one of the better country houses around here. Turn right about 30 degrees, you'll go straight over the top of it. And we're just about to cross the old Roman road again. When you drive on it, because it now is quite wiggly, you don't realise you're on a Roman road, but from up here it's very obvious. Yeah. Climb up again. Okay. I'll get my altitude very. Keep high very well. wouldn't tend to go too close to Cambridge simply to avoid their climb out.
Come round.
So, yes please, thanks.
Duxford on the nose, is it?
Yes, there is. If we, what we can usefully do is pass to the west of Falmere, which is on the nose now. So if you come a little bit further right, please, and then we'll approach from the west. And that seems to be the best way to do it, because if you approach from the north, you get mixed up with any fighters or whatever. They're horribly difficult to spot usually.
Probably Falmere, that Falmere there.
Yes it is. The green field about 2 miles ahead of us. Before we go back, would you like to see a steep turn?
Oh yes please,
Oh okay, in that case I have control. Okay, you have control. Thanks very much. I'll just have a good look round. Get south of the 505, which we are now. So I won't do anything really good, but it does manoeuvre nicely. So here we go round to the right. this aircraft does very nicely. It's side sloped, so I'm a bit high here. I'm just going to side slip down.
I'll give it a hold short of 2-4 right, please. Try and turn it short front.
Covering side, I try not to land 2-4 cross.
9, runway 24 right, landing discretion, variable 5.
2-4 right, land by discretion, left 69. Lovely.
taxi, or stay with
20, taxi Alpha 24 left hand, QNH 1019.
Alpha for runway 24 on on
Hotel Juliet, caution the flight off moving ahead of you, continue back to parking.
So I think we're going to keep the engine running, and I'll just stop here in a second. Make room for the Cessna to go behind me. This will do nicely. So thank you very much for coming.
No, thank you very much.
Good. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yep, lovely landing.
Oh, thank you very much. Yep. Very kind.
Very smooth.
Yeah. Well. Do come again sometime.
Yeah, no problem.